In reporting on the situation, the first line of a blistering article in a national newspaper read, quote, "Here in the middle of the impoverished Mississippi Delta is a juvenile prison so rife with brutality, cronyism, and neglect that many legal experts say it is the worst in the nation." At that time, Louisiana's recidivism rate for juvenile offenders was close to 70%, one of the highest in the country, while the recidivism rate in the state of Missouri rehabilitative model was minimal. Louisiana locked up more children per capita than any other state in this country. The tide started to turn several years ago. In 2001, you were asked to take steps to reform the juvenile justice system and to create a joint commission to develop a vision and plan for reform. You responded in an unprecedented interbranch effort that resulted in the Juvenile Justice Reform Act of 2003, which closed the juvenile prison at Tallulah and created the Juvenile Justice Implementation Commission as the chief vehicle for reform. I serve as vice chair of that commission. Senator Broome serves on the commission, as well as Representative White, the lieutenant governor, and Raymond Jetson. We started to look closely at alternatives to our present system, especially Missouri's rehabilitative system, and we made some real progress. According to a recent article by Professor Eric Turpin of the University of Washington School of Medicine, by 2006, Louisiana's system was hailed by both local advocates and the Justice Department as a progressive model for the rest of the country. National experts have helped the state develop programs that enhance youth strengths and build a positive peer culture. Both the Annie Casey Foundation and the MacArthur Foundation have invested substantial funds in our state in creating comprehensive systems change initiatives in support of the strides we have made in reforming our juvenile justice system. The system will now emphasize the importance of providing essential services in the community. Our improvement of the juvenile justice system has been significant, but there is still much work to be done. We need to keep moving forward. We need to continue the reforms that have been set in place, and we need to continue to work together so that our shameful past does in fact remain in the past. Louisiana's youth deserve our continued efforts. Before I end my remarks, I would like to thank you, the members of the legislature, for the courtesies you have shown to the court over the years. You have provided adequate funding for the state judiciary to be both effective in our adjudicative as well as administrative responsibilities, even as they have increased over the years. You passed legislation requiring that requests for new court costs or creation of new judges be reviewed by our Judicial Council, and we appreciate your confidence and trust. We hope you have found us responsive to your request for advice and information, and we stand ready to continue to provide assistance in this area. One particular area where you provided requested funding was to implement a procedure by which we could speed up the disposition of judicial discipline. Judicial discipline continues to be one of our court's top priorities and concerns. As with any other profession, unfortunately, there are some members who engage in misconduct and abuse the public's trust. We take such action very seriously. Following the dictates of our state constitution, we have endeavored to act swiftly and thoughtfully on recommendation of judicial discipline that come to us from the Louisiana Judiciary Commission. Since 2002, we have removed 6 judges, 2 justices of the peace from the bench, and have issued suspension without pay or other action in 31 instances. Thanks to your budgetary support, we have worked to speed up this system. We recently established a procedure where selected, retired, and active judges will serve as hearing officers on certain Judiciary Commission complaints. In only the first year of its implementation, formal charges regarding 10 different judges were referred to the hearing officers. Of these 10, 2 judges and 1 justice of the peace resigned or retired rather than proceed to hearing, and hearing dates were promptly set in the other 7 cases. This demonstrates that one of the predominant reasons for using the hearing officer seems to be bearing fruit. matters are being resolved more rapidly, which inures to the benefit of the public. I believe our judicial discipline system is effective and strong. In the words of my colleague, Justice John Weimer, speaking for the court in an opinion that he authored, and I quote, "The judiciary of this state is not defined by the inappropriate acts of an infinitesimal few. The strength of our judiciary lies in the vast, overwhelming number of judges who diligently discharge the duties of their office. The strength of our judicial system lies in the intolerance of those who are unfaithful to the oath administered to all judges, unfaithful to the Constitution, and unfaithful to the Code of Judicial Conduct, which governs judicial behavior." In conclusion, as I close this, my first State of the Judiciary address, I believe we have a strong and sound judiciary. However, we can and we will make it better. We appreciate the assistance of you, the state legislature, in the pursuit of making our vision of competent, compassionate, and an efficient justice system a reality. And I thank you, and I hope it wasn't too much longer than the governor.
Chief Justice, just want to say thank you for all your dedicated hard work and that of your associate justices. The state of the judiciary is good, it's great. We appreciate all your hard work to continue to improve it. We think you're doing an outstanding job. We look forward to continued cooperation with the legislature and the judiciary, and we look forward to having you back again next year. At this time, I would just like to turn it over to Speaker Pro Tem so we can present a resolution to one of your members.
Justice Traylor.
Justice, we just want to congratulate you on your years of service. You have done an outstanding job, had a varied and storied legal career. I understand you're a state trooper, started off
Way
back, and have had a great career, and we look forward to working with you in the future. We wish you the best in your future legal endeavors, and best of luck on your retirement.
Thank you. Justice, let me simply echo that on behalf of the House, and we appreciate your dedication and years of service and all that you've done for the great state of Louisiana, serving on the bench and in your prior career as a trooper and all the other things. We wish you a tremendous and enjoyable retirement. Going to work back and making a little money is something we all ponder every day. And we just want to thank you for your years of service, and some of us are going back sooner than others, I might add as well. But we appreciate you very much, and thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm humbled. I thank you so very, very much. I appreciate y'all more than you know. I smell Kitty's hand in this also. But I just want you to know what an honor this is and how much I do appreciate this. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Senator Brown, rules of the